Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the stream. I am Xandros, and tonight we return to Darkwater Island to continue Call of Cthulhu. How's everyone doing tonight? Oh, well, it's Sunday, the weekend is coming to a close, and hopefully you got some enjoyment out of it, some rest, some respite, some good food. See, sounds like me when I play Bloodborne. Yeah, I have not played Bloodborne yet. I actually have the game in my PS Plus collection. I'll have to try it at some point. I wonder what it's like on the PS5. That should be interesting. By the way, I didn't get around to testing Final Fantasy 15 for yet, Elysium. I plan on doing it. It's just today's been off. I actually ended up falling asleep after my stream earlier today. I just kind of passed out for like 2 hours. My sleep schedule's all over the place, but yeah, no. For those of you that missed it earlier, I played some more Hades. If that looks like something you want to watch, go check out the VOD. It's there. And if you're not caught up with this game, go check out the VOD on that one if you want to later on. But for now, we're just going to pick up where we left off. So, shall we continue? In the madhouse in Riverside Institute. So we've seen Officer Bradley die, we think. Pierce is now in the Riverside Institute in a padded room, and he doesn't really know what's going on as far as what's reality, what isn't. Been a whole thing, and apparently Charles Hawkins is still alive and leading this cult and has kind of become like part octopus. We don't know what the hell's going on. But yeah, no, it's been a pretty relaxing day overall on my end, which makes me happy. It's been a nice Sunday. Kids were home, relaxing, watching stuff. Son's catching up on his Markiplier. Daughter, I don't know what she does some of the time on what she watches. She watches some weird stuff on YouTube. Mostly Nightcore. She's in her early weeb stages. Time flies and they grow up so fast. Man, the slow time. There we go. I want to see what's going on in here.
What does this mean?
Oh, watch your eyes.
Sarah. Am I in an asylum?
Very likely. I'll have to hold it.
What did they inject him with? What did he write about the painting?
The paintings are cursed? Can't escape, burn it. Okay, game, what are you doing? Okay. Stuff's freezing here, sorry about that.
Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors.
Really? Yeah, I really don't know what's going on with this game. It's running worse than it did last time, but I'm not dropping frames.
In his eyes, this symbol must have some protective virtues.
He'll come for you. Painting's cursed. I never noticed a tattoo on his arm before. What the hell?
If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him.
Doesn't hurt to check the
Poor
doors.
wretch.
Oh, wow.
Dr. Colden, I would like to say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
Oh, boy.
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those two myself.
Alright, time to be stealthy.
I told you not to let her come down. I know.
Alright, how am I going to do this?
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm gonna see if there's sleeping pills left. They've run out again upstairs.
Put a few aside for me, will you? And above all, leave the wheels where they are.
Okay. Staying low. Ooh. If I don't interact that much, I am trying to fix my VR setup, and you are on the big screen.
Good God.
Okay.
What could this machine be used for?
No, you're fine.
This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity. I can still increase the load. What will happen if I increase the current to the limit? It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this little rock. Have I activated anything?
Kind of just checking around at the moment here. Let's see. Wait, being in there did that?
The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs? Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine?
So hiding in there causes me to lose sanity. Wait, can I switch to my lighter? There we go. Oh no, the lighter froze it. Shit. I didn't see that person there. Holy fuck, that was close. I gotta be more careful.
Zoology, esotericism, mineralogy, and a full shelf on cephalopods. Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here.
Was interned at Riverside for fits of insanity a while before her death. She wasn't at her first attempt with the fire at the mansion.
That Dr. Fuller again.
Talking attests to the fact that Irene Sanders, wife of Francis Sanders, had her husband interned here after he had shown grave signs of madness.
Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising.
Alright, better stay low this time and try not to get caught.
It's done. Now for the others.
Alright, I gotta get back out of the way. Let me think. Let's see. Great diversion, escape the asylum. I've gotten a couple of these. Okay. There's another further down, isn't there? Oh God. I want to hide in here a minute. I don't want to step out just yet. Haha. He's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, not 6. 4, 5.
What is welling up inside me? I feel it in my head and in my body. He roars and swells and has strength of oceans. Its waves rise and crash, leaving behind them only trail of white, nourishing foam. He is my master.
Damn it. I gotta get by the other guy. I know, right? Damn it. Go across here. That's not what I was
Locked.
trying to do.
Exactly what I need.
I have to manage to get past all that. Breviary of Medicine, Tome 1. 3 volumes are in this one.
A control wheel to mount on a plumbing system.
You there!
Well, shit. Yeah, I got caught. I've already gone through here.
Zoology, esotericism,
Okay,
mineralogy.
I was just making sure it didn't make me
and a
skip
full shelf
everything
on
I'd gotten here.
cephalopods.
Okay, so... They're already asleep. They're already asleep, so be quiet. Sorry, having the kids go to bed.
I can still increase the load.
Oh, nice.
What's the connection between this meat and the electrical installation? This is madness. Are they seriously thinking of transmitting the properties of this meat by electric current?
Transferring meat properties by electric
Worse
current.
and worse.
So I didn't do GlitchCon. I didn't go to it or anything. I didn't watch anything on it, so I don't get the little badge or anything. Oh, I missed this. According to his record, the patient seems to be suffering from psychosis. He gouged his own eyes out. Oh, so that was Francis Sanders across from us. Okay. Well, that was stupid. Then again, that's kind of Twitch lately. Stupid things.
One, two, three, four, five, six. No, not six. 4, 5.
If I do not stop, he does not catch me.
Get me out! What is welling up inside me? I feel it in my head and in my body. He roars and swells and has strength of oceans. Its waves rise and crash, leaving behind them only a trail of white, nourishing foam. He is my master.
I don't know how I got past that.
You. Yeah, you.
What do you want?
Talk to this guy again.
That's all.
Sleep.
No.
You want
Yeah.
You'll draw.
So,
I'll find you some pills.
go look in the storage room. There must be sleeping pills there.
Well, I don't know where the storage room is, but okay. Oh, nice. Gotta be quick.
A control wheel to mount on a plumbing system.
Gotta get out of the way here. I gotta figure out what the storage room is. Can't reach through there. Let's try in here. Note to staff, last week's incident caused significant damage to the infrastructure, putting a stop to current experiments. This is unacceptable. From now on, the wheels to operate the gas stopcocks must be kept in the storage room after each use. Moreover, you must keep the register of use up to date. That was not the storage room, was it? Okay, so everything in here has already been found. A little bit, yeah.
The green gas leaves from here, and it runs through the whole building. This valve controls the pressure. Now for the next step.
Dr. Fuller, I've repaired your machine as best I can. However, the piping has been damaged, and I fear that gas is escaping. I cannot do any more in such short time. All I can do is to warn you. If the equipment is put under too much pressure, there's a risk of explosion. Oh boy.
It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands.
Uh-oh. ASD's coming on. What's that? Oh, excuse me. Oh. That hurt a bit. Thank you. Let's try my lockpicking skills.
Perfect. Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push.
That one actually hurt. My chest popped on that one.
This lever must turn on the gas machine. There's nothing happening.
Tell you what, that blur, not like blur effect they were doing for vision, oof, that was a little rough on my eyes. Yeah, sadly you're not going to be able to go anywhere for a while till we, you know, everything's awful right now.
It's locked.
That's where I came in, that's the exit. So let's go this way. Oh yeah, storage room. Can I unlock it? That's the question. I can.
Perfect.
Close the door. Oh shit.
With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape.
Oh shit, someone's in there. find whatever the secret thing in here is.
Where do they keep their sleeping pills? Scopolamine, morphine, opium? Nothing but common drugs.
Cool. There we go.
My new friend's sleeping pills.
Gotta wait a minute. That is true. The longer you wait, the more you can save. That was close. Alright. What was it doing? Oh, yeah. Not getting caught.
I've got what you want.
Show me!
There. And remember, they don't come for free.
Don't you worry, you'll have your diversion. Go on now, go hide yourself. The crows! They're everywhere! Make them go away! Help!
Ah, son of a bitch. I thought that meant he would be gone. Okay, let's try this again.
What carnage?
Oh. Need to hurry before they all come back. Here it goes.
All the levers are activated.
Oh, okay. I didn't do that. My controller freaked out for a minute. Yeah, I'm not going in there.
I think we got a walker!
And now I hide. Oh boy. All right. Here we go.
There's nothing happening. The piping hasn't burst. Not yet, anyway.
Now to go do the electrical. Ready to throw the switch.
That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
Okay. Am I gonna go too mad?
This way.
This is trouble.
Doctor,
Oh.
is that you?
Oh, it's finally working on your end.
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
He'll want one now with the
Wait.
legally.
Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from my cell.
Oh, yeah.
What did they do to you? What does Fuller want with you?
The doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me? The doctor wants to heal me. But he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes. And yet I told him that I didn't want him. I do not want to see it anymore. The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These
Really?
things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation.
What?
But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you.
Oh, okay.
Don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
That model
Sarah
seems
Hawkins
really
visitor.
off.
The Chandler.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me. No!
Sanders!
Oh.
What the hell?
Oh, God. Is saw his leg bend the wrong way.
I gotta. Okay. This is insane. What killed him? Damn!
I didn't make it in time.
The gas! Oh. My head.
Later. We need to move on.
Okay, Pierce woke up in an asylum installed in the cellars of Riverside Institute. He met Dr. Colden, a female friend of Bradley, who helped him to escape. Running through the corridors of this place where Dr. Fuller reigned supreme, Pierce was able to talk to a man called Francis Sanders. Before dying in full view of the detective, he accused Sarah Hawkins of being the cause of his torments. Pierce finally left the accursed building, accompanied by Bradley and Colden. The companions in misfortune decide to use the Hawkins mansion as a hideout. Jesus Christ. Tentacles. Is that a legit octopus? No.
Who goes there? That nightmare again. I need a drink.
Before I go any farther, there. Wrong button. That one. Let's add my points. I got 6. Huh. Let's go with that. But yeah, no, that thing fucked him up good. I'm gonna do something real quick. I want to have that showing up a little more. There we go. That way if it goes down, I'm gonna be able to see it a lot easier.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
Okay.
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
The fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
Was he, though?
That's what he would have you believe.
I have a hard time believing you.
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
It seems hard to swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
Damn it.
What I'm sure of now is that the...
And what brings...
Oh, okay, sorry.
That's what
I have a... I'd remember...
Why would he...
That's possible.
Seems...
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion, You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any tunnel. No, we were in the manor, then,
Then what?
the rest is quite blurry. I don't recall how I came back home.
And then?
I went to visit you at the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And called on Marie's help to get you released.
That
I
is
don't
fucking
remember the
suspicious as
events
hell.
of the tunnel.
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
I heard you talking earlier.
Why am I not surprised?
I get the impression you two don't get along.
Intrusive and not very clever. Anyway, let's get back to the business at hand.
Let's see.
I have flashbacks. They haunt me.
What did they do to you?
There was that Dr. Fuller and a nurse. Blood everywhere. My legs, the pain, I couldn't bear it. I was screaming. They injected me with something. I woke up at the Institute. Bradley was there.
And how you scared us. You seemed demented.
You likely woke up during the anesthesia. No wonder those memories haunt you. What in God's name were they doing to you?
What happened afterwards?
When I woke up the second time, I was in a padded cell. That's where you found me, Doctor. After you released me, I got a good look at what's in store for the patients of the Riverside Institute. Hallucinogenic gas pumped into the cells. An infernal machine. Horrific medical experiments.
Impossible. Dr. Fuller would never do such a thing.
You should believe it, Ethan. What Mr. Pierce saw is precisely what I've been trying to prove. Did you discover anything else?
Did I?
I found a file bearing Sarah Hawkins' name in the Institute's basement.
It makes sense. A powerful family like the Hawkins had the means to hide such a disgrace.
Really?
But everyone knows the Fullers have been taking care of the Hawkins for at least a generation. And all were aware of Mrs. Hawkins' fragility.
Perhaps, but no one would allow a psychiatric internment.
From what I read in the file, Fuller used her as a subject of his experiments.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins, subjects of Dr. Fuller. Why those two?
Given the energy he pours into Riverside, I presume it was Fuller's creation.
His father's, to be correct. He was a surgeon on board the Scylla.
Yeah, I have a
He
slight
founded the
astigmatism, so that's why I've always been worried about
1904
VR
with funds from the
and
Hawkins
trying it.
family before he died and his son Thomas.
Yo,
Fuller
Pleasure
took
Ghost,
over.
what's up? Well, we're trying
Two
not to go
families
insane.
inextricably linked.
Most island families are that way.
Bunch of weird
Captain
shit
Fitzroy's
going on. We had
father
this
was
guy
also
get
a seaman aboard the
destroyed in front
Scylla.
of us by an invisible
Powerful
force.
families dominating everything.
Yes, and as you could tell, Dr. Fuller is like some crazed emperor.
He wouldn't be happy if he knew we were snooping around.
Also,
I know the
been having
risk.
stream problems
I
again,
don't
so
fear him.
there's that.
Do you wish to know anything else?
Dr. Fuller seems to be leaving a trail of corpses. Not to mention those strange machines, chains, and tools of all kind.
Yes, I've been telling you that Fuller uses his patients as guinea pigs.
What I saw was more akin to torture than medicine.
Do you even hear what you're saying? Dr. Fuller is highly respected.
It's the truth, Ethan, and I'll prove it to you. I'm listening, Mr. Pierce.
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
Okay.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like A living being.
Uh-huh.
Sarah Hawkins. Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still
That's
pay a
FS.
visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
You're right. Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's not jump to conclusions.
That seems wise indeed.
Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Okay. Oh, you know, my wife was annoying me with TikTok, so I looked at her and told her, "You left me no choice." And she was like, "You're not going to do anything." So I started blaring the Deadly Premonition song. Oh, yeah, tell me about that. Fair enough. I remember you talking about that in Discord. That was interesting. God damn it. Table's in my damn way.
The other night's events are still confused in my head.
You're a pod person, aren't you? And I mean, a cephalopod person. Don't trust you.
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
Wait, can I actually have a drink? I'm not going to have another drink. I'm going to avoid the alcohol. Something tells me if I do more drinking, that's a bad thing. Oh, was it today? I could swear you were talking about something similar, like, on Discord, like, last night or night before. It's just a reoccurring thing that your wife annoys you and you start blaring Deadly Premonition. So the Sanders residence. Pierce, Colton, and Bradley decided to team up to solve the Sarah Hawkins case. They have a new trail to follow. Francis Sanders, an art collector, in front of the painter who died right in front of Pierce. The detective goes to his house in order to speak to his widow about the shambler that the unfortunate man mentioned before he died. Quick drink. Alright. Back to it.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me in.
Cat's here?
Well, well, look who's here. You know each other.
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The main thing is that we understood one another. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, detective.
Yes, it's become
My
recurring because
island.
nothing else I did bothered her,
It's
but
better
now
that
I
it's
know
you
I'm going
bumping
to
into
keep...
me.
That's fair.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
This is going to be interesting, I guess.
May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone.
Ow.
The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
What happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course. Thank you for your kind words.
I hope that was
Nobody
not
in
a bad
that
choice.
hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to soothe my mind. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
Oh boy.
It's terrible what happened to your husband, but I had nothing to do with it. I was injured, and I came across him in the hospital quite by chance.
Injured? Well, I'm delighted to see you in such fine fettle, Detective. Not everybody enjoyed such a prompt recovery.
I suppose Fuller does do miracles now and again.
Luck is obviously very kind to you. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can't imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Really?
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
Wait, it's here?
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long. Did she really care for him after all?
Dear Madam, I acknowledge received the letter in which you demand the body of your deceased husband. I am sorry to inform you that I cannot agree to return his body to you. At the moment of his internment, you send a discharge, allow me to dispose of the body as I see fit. I extend my deepest Jesus Christ.
The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
This will be fun.
Frances Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even?
Okay. Come on, right here.
Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler. Finally. What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting?
Oh,
He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom? Was she jealous of Sarah Hawkins?
that is possible.
He didn't want Sanders to have the painting. She must have felt devastated. A house of artists. A house of artists.
Ah, let's look at the painting. Oh, wow.
The Shambler. I need to see it.
Oh. Oh, that's our
Let's see
play.
what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him
Jeez.
behind my eyelids. Each time I shut my eyes.
Is there music playing in that?
I can't take any more. I can't hold him back. Forgive me.
That accursed gallery. Those accursed paintings. That accursed Sarah.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might
Play it
be
again
too late
for
me.
fun.
Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my
Is the
eyes.
gallery this way? Like,
Each time I shut my eyes.
so I guess he was playing music when it happened. And that's what that sound was.
Anymore. I can't hold him back. Forgive me.
A strange Amerindian pendant.
An ancient amulet, probably Amerindian. And I wonder if it has a purpose. Okay.
I could use one of those.
So it's still the same sleeping pills. Everyone's got sleeping
Strange.
pills.
For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Dear Francis, I beg you to give up all hope of ever owning this accursed painting. If our friendship has any meaning for you, please spare me the weight of guilt. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the Shambler. Your friend, Sarah Hawkins.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
This volume spends time on Reverend Wickwood's community. His wife expresses her worries about the strange dreams that the Reverend's congregations are having. Since their arrival on the island, some members of the community, her husband included, began to speak of their vision as a messenger sent by God. She is scared that they will suffer the same fate as the lost tribe. Oh. Nice, my medicine's gone up a little bit more. Actually, what's my medicine at? Jeez, it's so low. Oh. It's a kind of encyclopedia of monstrous and unknown creatures. I'm going to believe they do exist. Oh boy. I might have made a boo-boo.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of
Maybe I
it.
stepped on your toes.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
I'm not here to cause trouble, if that's what's worrying you.
Worry me? Don't overestimate yourself. If the last beating wasn't enough for you, I can always give it another go.
Oh, you stop.
But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
All's fair in love and war, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ask her, though. I'll get back to my ass kicking. Never proved this guy can't do anything as far as fighting. I don't want to hide. Oh, am I gonna have to hide from something in here? Oh, that's disturbing. Huh.
The man transforms an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
And there's the one. I'm going to avoid that for a moment to explore a bit more. The hell is that thing?
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Nothing in here. Oh, there is something else. Ah, oil. Octopus lion. That's more oil. I don't want to waste that. Smaller versions of the same statues. I guess it's time to prepare. Oh. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It's got spider legs too.
What the hell was that?
I'm dead. Let's try that again, I guess.
What the hell was that? Damn. Did it? Maybe I can use this dagger.
Okay then. I don't know what the fuck to do.
This dagger looks different.
It's coming one way or the other. Okay. I'm gonna take a guess that I have to destroy the painting. I was right.
What's the matter with you? You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within
Well?
an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
Yes.
Sanders was right. This painting is cursed.
What are you talking about?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
What?
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery.
Really?
And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
Not going anywhere.
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
Really?
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I still got things to settle with Irene.
Don't know what I missed. Hey, we're on chapter 7, making progress. This chamber turned out to be much more than an artwork painting painted by Sarah Hawkins. As a huge creature came out of the painting to attack Pierce. After a hard fight, the detective managed to send it back into the painting. He later discovered that the dagger he used to repel the creature had been sold to Sanders by a man named Algernon Drake, owner of the nameless bookstore. Pierce decides to pay a visit to the bookstore. I'll pay the library a visit, my bad. But I think I know who this is. This is the weird guy that was in the pub. Oh. Oh boy. Is our lead already dead?
Where's the bookseller? Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
The pastor declared himself to be the prophet. He renounced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with a monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was convinced that he must listen to his voice in his head because it holds the truth. A Puritan colony led by Reverend John Wickwood settled on the island during the 17th century. They named the island Darkwater because of the dark shade of the sea. They believed it was because of the peculiar color of the rocks surrounding the island. They erected the first buildings, among which were the Hawkins Manor, the church, and the cemetery. The rare documents and handwritten notes they left spoke of nightmares and deviant behaviors. They disappeared at the beginning of the 18th century. So we've had a break-in. Well, that's not conspicuous at fucking all. Volume 4. In the 19th century, as the American whaling industry reached its peak in the rest of the world, whales gradually disappeared from the waters surrounding Darkwater. This phenomenon appears even more mysterious because, up till then, the region was a favored region for cetaceans. In 1847, after months of pursuit, Scylla returns to port with a gigantic creature on board. Its crew asserts that the sea monster had eaten all the disappeared whales. After a night of ferocious combat, the survivors managed to drag the beast onto the whaling ship. Medicine's gone up a bit, so that's good.
What happened here?
Uh-oh. Going white.
Let's start over. Where did they bring blood? Seems like amateur work. Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably. This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
Nothing back here.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What killed all these animals? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
Oh.
What the? Charles Hawkins? Looks like the symbol rejected Hawkins.
I see.
What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe. Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Well, now.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
A page seems to be hidden here. It is possible to read. If somebody finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality, in order that they be recovered and burned. A funeral urn must be given to my dear mother if she is still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Or life and study, sorry. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of the imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, or should I say a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its contents into the safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University. The content of this safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents, and that you will act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you nor to suffer from your actions. Okay, more of that.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
Sure as hell seems like it, Jesus.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
This key that bears the Elder Sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. It is in the form of a cylindrical medallion, hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch, whose purpose is to push back the forces of the great old ones, were engraved at its center. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antiques dealer. In press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincides with the last of Hawkins' trips to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows of the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it. There's an extra clue around here, but I'm not finding it. Aha.
What a strange amulet. I have a feeling I better not touch it.
A strange amulet. The pendant is in the shape of a large dog. I don't know what it represents. I might find out more by searching a bookstore. Alright, let's get back to work.
Arkham editions. Never heard of him.
A book of esoteric philosophy and a key text in Madame Blavatsky's Theosophical Movement, written by Helen Petrovna Blavatsky. This volume is part of the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatises and works on esotericism and the supernatural. Okay.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Opera in 8 acts by Benvenuto Ceti. I cannot pronounce this name. An infamous lyrical work published in Italy in 1768. Excuse me. It is said that the opera was performed only once, resulting in an audience riot that left several dead and missing. This volume is part of the Arkham Anthology. Okay.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Key of Solomon. Book of Spells supposedly written by the legendary King Solomon. It contains various rituals of invocations, rituals of curse. Re-edition, okay.
Arkham Editions. Never heard of him.
Azathoth and Other Horrors. A collection of poems by Edward Pickman Derby. Also known as the Nightmare Lyrics, this collection of poems was sensationally received when first published in 1908. Derby was only 18 years old.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Collection of long-term astrological predictions written in verse. Written by Nostradamus, translated. Okay. And what was this one?
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Oh, it's the opera.
Arkham Editions. Never heard of him.
Oira Linda. An ancient Frisian... Is that pronounced? How do you pronounce it? Frisian? Manuscript translated by William R. Sandbeck. The text claims that in the distant past, Europe and other continents were controlled by the mothers of this people, and moreover, that our alphabet is derived from the Frisian language.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Collection of essays on American folklore and urban legends written by Albert Wilmore as professor of... Ah.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Written by Hermes... Oh. Collection of texts on different beliefs was written by a legendary philosopher. It includes the translation of the Emerald Tablet. I'm gonna look around a little bit more, but...
Things are not looking good. A kind of chalice.
This goblet seems to be very ancient. It seems to be made of gold and decorated with real precious stones. The rubies and sapphires make up a specific motif. I'm not sure, honestly. Okay, so there's nothing else in here, so it has to do with the books back there. And it talked about the Greeks. So what I'm thinking is I need to find the books that have the names of Greek gods. So
Arkham Editions.
Hermes, so that's 2.
Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection?
Let's think. Alright, let's see the clues here. It was... Let's see. Vomit. In the Greek world. God damn it. Let's re-examine
Another
these.
volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of him.
I don't think... Was Isis a Greek god?
How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection?
Prophecies.
Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of him. How many
So
volumes are there in this collection?
2?
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
7.
Arkham Editions.
3.
Never heard of him.
So I think it might be 2, 7, and 3. I'm not 100% sure on this. So here we go. Okay, so those aren't right. Unless... Okay, so 3, 7, and 2 are not the combination.
How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions? Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions? Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions.
I don't know. I really don't know on this one. Sorry, stretching. The numbers I think are 1 through 8.
Arkham Editions.
That's 7.
Never. How many volumes are there in this collection?
No, wait. That's 7.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Wait, 7?
Arkham Editions.
8.
Never
Okay,
heard of this. How many volumes are there in this collection?
So...
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Wait. 9. 5.
Arkham Editions.
5 is right there.
Never heard of him.
It's 9, 8, 7.
How many volumes are there?
There's 4.
Another volume by Arkham
8.
Editions. Arkham Editions.
6.
Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this
That's
collection?
1.
Another volume by Arkham
3.
Editions. Arkham Editions.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Never heard of him.
Why can I not get the 5? It's so weird. 2, 3, and 5, maybe? I honestly don't know. Okay. Alright, hang on. Alright, let's switch back up here.
A kind of chalice.
What is the importance of this stupid thing? Huh. Oh.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Oh, okay.
And these red drops, like precious stones lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Okay, so number 9.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Okay. 3. Because there's 3 pieces on the board, so that are white, and the rest are all black. So 3 and 9, because volume 9 was talked about, and then something with the chalice.
The chalice of knowledge.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 through 9. All right, let's try it out. Let's talk about this book specifically.
What did Drake say about this collection?
Thumbing through it. Let me check the chessboard too.
The Queen has little protection.
So let's try 3, 5, and 9. Haha! Oh, don't open the book, you idiot. Never open the book. About to get your ass kicked again, aren't you? Huh? What? Hang on a sec, I'm gonna shut that door, the wind keeps blowing it. Alright. I'm back. Chapter 8, Riverside Institute, the nameless bookstore. Pierce traced the trail of an attempted burglary. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookseller's safe to find what the latter and Sarah Hawkins had hidden there. A book covered in human skin lied inside. He was just really attracted to the detective. When it opened, his mind was projected into another body. Did I just find the Necronomicon? I guess I found the Necronomicon.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Very well. I'll examine him. 30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
Okay.
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
He's turning into an
I'm not sure
octopus.
I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Huh.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Well, no shit.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
It's not an edema.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
And right here. Sorry,
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
He's turning into a cephalopod.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients.
I don't
provide
like this
him
guy at
with
all.
the best available
For
care.
obvious reasons, but...
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
His limbs? His body temperature? I don't know what experiments you've undertaken, but this is going too far.
Oh, I sense some excitement beneath your indignation.
Oh, don't
Could
even.
it be you wish to join me in my scientific endeavors?
You are a brilliant physician, Dr. Fuller, but this man has the attributes of some kind of animal.
To be fair, humans are
Fascinating.
animals.
An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
Oh,
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet.
Wow.
It will be. in
Fuck
time.
this guy.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Of course there's not.
I disapprove of Fuller's methods, but his treatments have saved more lives than I can count.
And Mr. Blake? You said yourself he was dying.
I don't know what to think for now. What I'm sure of is that Fuller is hiding something.
I guess I
from
might
us,
pick the wrong thing there.
and I need to know what that is before I take a chance exposing him.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
Oh no, I actually gotta play as her. Oh, damn it.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
The one that hides the smuggling business.
Oh no, not them. They don't go on that side of the island.
What?
Everyone in his place. The captain on one side, Cat on the other, and me. Well, I've been to the whaling station, I have.
What did you see there?
Nothing.
I have
Nothing
no
at all.
idea what this person's talking
The
about.
floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
Plot describes a state in which Irene Sanders... What? Entered the Riverdale Institute as well as the treatments administered to her. Fuller added a handwritten note. He recommends to take her down to the psychiatric ward. Wow.
Mrs. Sanders?
She's asleep. Or knocked out one. We just talked to her recently too, so that's disturbing.
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney. What is the boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
So, now possessing the doctor body, well, the other doctor's body.
Another
I gotta find a way
insomniac.
into
I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Gotta find a way in Dr. Fuller's office.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
What?
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling. His binds left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
You did good work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, Doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime, feed him intravenously.
It'll be done.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm making the right choice on that at all. But why was she here? Why was she brought here, I guess is what I should say.
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Jesus.
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
What? Hay fever?
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly. Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Oh.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
Oh, boy.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Is there anything else in here? There's ventilation. What's this way? I'm not even sure what I'm looking for right now. I wonder if that'll give my character, our hero here, some
I have little time for you,
updated
Doctor.
medical stats.
You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Oh, so that's Donovan. She seems... Well, she seems. Well, that was a graphical glitch. That was weird.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan?
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
Oh, lovely. Huh. Interesting.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high. We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
So we're running low on stock on certain medications.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
What?
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
So the old hag's gonna be a problem.
I don't have any business in the boiler room.
You have a key. Still can't get in there yet.
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I've done an exam. Deborah is looking after him.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes.
Okay.
A man has been brought up from the basement.
Yeah, we saw him.
I saw him, yes. It's always the same thing. They bring them up, without any explanation, with a multitude of self-inflicted injuries. We take care of the wounds, and then they leave. Each time, I feel like I'm sending them back to hell.
Their affliction is not our responsibility. You cannot save everybody, Doctor.
Yeah, you're no help.
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
A lot of things. He did a lot of things to me.
Dr. Colden.
Oh, you had nothing to say to me. Okay.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
Do I really need to hear your life story, man?
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Oh.
Ethan.
Marie,
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
Medication?
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Yes.
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see.
Bullshit.
It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Well, he's sweet on her. Maybe she him, I don't know. It's possible. Kitchen. Hadn't been in here yet.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
That was a weird set of intonation and inflections.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Oh, I don't know why I climbed up on that. Maybe I should get the key? 'Cause I can't go to Fuller's room.
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
Not with her there, I can't. She'll say something.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
That's what I thought. So I need to go get the key.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
The key's in the desk. I take that over this way. And this has to be the case, right?
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Find the boiler room real quick. I lost track of where I was.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Oh, come on. So I have to come back in here. Okay, I gotta find the right tool. Is there a storage room? And why the fuck are you smoking over the food? Oh, come on. Where am I going? Oh, wait. There's a secret in here. Ah. Come on, close the door. Excuse me. Alright, we got a wrench. Let's go monkey around.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion. It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
I feel bad.
Mrs. Donovan?
I'm busy. Elizabeth, isn't it?
At last. The missing files must be hidden here.
Can't take too long. Gotta be quick.
The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
Study of the Stendhal syndrome, a particular rare mental illness. Subjects display mental disorders linked to an exposure to works of art.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle. I've unlocked something. Patient files. I was right.
Fucking
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Why is Ethan on medication? Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
Alright, there's another clue here. It's telling me there is. But where is it? Oh.
This finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here? The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him.
Pardon me.
I presume that you are trying to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
Their family was on the ship.
It's fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just a little tickle in my throat.
I must go back to the basement.
Here we go. Something's about to happen. Okay.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
Take a minute to look around. Everything points
Oh
to
yeah,
Charles
no problem
Hawkins.
with him. I'll still be here for a little longer.
He's dead.
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you.
Yeah.
Now you won't be able to
Not a
escape his
problem.
will. What
Just
did it
take your
show
time.
you?
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
The Necronomicon knew
Dr.
it.
Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me.
You look at your arm, dude.
You might need my help.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go. Rescue the doctor.
Thank you, Drake.
Oh. Something's gonna happen. The Raven's gonna snitch. Alright, we're back at the Riverside Institute and we're on chapter 9 now. The book projected Pierce into the body of Dr. Colton. The detective watched helplessly as Bradley's friend carried out her inquiry. Confronted with the experiments of Fuller, she got into the office and discovered that the director of the Riverside Institute was hiding information on, if not the body of, Sarah Hawkins. But she was discovered by Fuller. Pierce must save her before it's too late. I have a hunch it'll be too late. This is a Lovecraft story after all. Well, so far the stream hasn't crapped out again, so I'd call that a win so far. How are you able to just walk in like this, or is that a window? No, that's a door.
I pray that Colden is really here and alive.
Oh, the diary of Reverend... Okay, her husband John built the first Hawkins home called Hilltop. At the end of the 17th century, they were among the first white colonists of the island, whose inhabitants disappeared mysteriously 3 centuries earlier.
An old diary.
Too bad your shoes are so damn noisy.
The Scylla is here. Like in the vision. Colden came this way.
Let's put that away and switch to the not so bright thing. Crap, it's locked.
What the...
What?
Fuller, too. Right. Enough time wasted. Colden needs me. I must find her.
Best thing. You know how he hates to be interrupted when he's operating. Moreover, I don't know who he was opening.
Time to go.
No! No! Oh. My God. What is happening to me?
What? The hell?
What was that? It's as if I'd been transported somewhere else.
What the hell is going on here?
What happened? Something has changed, but what?
Something in the pharmacy? Ah. Maybe in here? I don't know what I'm looking for exactly. It's a bricked up doorway. Okay, that's weird. Can't go that way. And then I can't go that way, so I have to go backwards.
I've seen this symbol.
Oh God. Do I have to switch back? What? I'm sealed. Yo, welcome back, Elysium. What the hell? Not exactly sure what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. Alright, let's switch back, I guess. Well, that's not correct either. let's not stay in that realm too long. What am I looking for? Like, I'm not getting what the clue is. Maybe it's something here on the floor? Or not. Oh, wait! I didn't even notice this. So I wonder if, now that I got this open, if I leave this door open now, and I switch, is there something here? Haha. No, that's wrong.
Destiny. It is trapped you.
Bathroom. Damn it. Okay. So let's switch back. Okay, I gotta get back. Because if I run out of lamp, that causes me a problem. Where's the next place I'm supposed to go? Is there something in here that I'm missing? Don't think I am. Right, let's switch back. Okay, that's not gonna help me. Maybe in the next room over? Okay. I've opened up a little bit more. I'm in the kitchen now. I just gotta be careful. side open too now? No. Okay. Moving on. It's in here, isn't it? I'm guessing that if I run out of light, that I'll be chased by that thing. Okay. Or I'm wrong. Or I'm 100% wrong. The thing is in here, in that other world. Damn it. Alright. Here we go.
You are confronting powers that surpass you.
Joy. I'm getting really far away here. Nope, let's go back. Let's browse up ahead a little bit more before I decide to do anything else. So now I'm back to where I came in. So I've got a full circle going. But I need to go in here. Alright. Can you get back around this way? I cannot get back this way. Ooh, but I needed to come over here anyway. Alright, I get it. Back around. Here we go. Gotta hurry, gotta hurry, gotta hurry. Yeah, I know, right? It got me too. Yeah, that took a second. I need a drink. Holy shit. Mmm. Okay. It was guiding me around somewhere. You know I'm playing with the lights on. I need to see. I ain't gonna fuck my eyes up for this shit. I've had the lights on the entire time. I don't deny that. I don't play games in the dark. I'm old. I want to see. What am I looking for exactly? That's the question. It was guiding me through here and through the wall, but I mean, I've got nothing I can like use this on. All right. Try again. Be ready, because that thing's around. Oh, I'm an idiot. Why did I do this? I'm dumb. Recharge it. I shouldn't walk through the door. That was a mistake. At least I found what I was looking for. Let's try again. It got quiet. Oh, that wasn't right. It's a shortcut. That's why that's there. It's a shortcut back. Okay. I gotta think. What am I missing? Is there a door I'm supposed to be opening? Oh yeah, no, I understand that completely. I just do it because I don't want to screw up my eyes more than I already have. I'm 33. I gotta do what I can to make sure my body doesn't get worse than it does. Where am I supposed to be leading to is the question. I'm gonna leave it open for a moment. So I can't go any farther forward. But something here is where it leads me. Let's try this again. do it?
It looks like things are back to normal.
Oh, man. What?
What's going on? It never ends.
Oh, great. I found a never-ending hallway. It's me, or they're getting a little brighter. Wait.
Damnation. That's me.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God! I gotta get out. I got...
Pierce, I found her. I finally know what's going on. You must live and find the truth. It is already too late for me.
Colden? What's going on? Was it a hallucination?
Please take a seat and be quiet, Mr. Pierce. I'll be with you in a moment.
Oh, God. What do you do to her?
Stop whatever the hell you're doing and turn around now.
Oh, she's dead.
No, it can't be. No! You son of a bitch! What did you do to her?
I wish I could have done more experiments on you, Mr. Pierce.
I said, what did you do to her?
You shouldn't be sorry for your friend. You should envy her.
Murderer! This madness must stop!
Don't pull the trigger. Don't.
Colden?
What the hell? Yeah, Trippy's right. Then again, it is Lovecraft, so... Trippy's kind of par for the course. Am I supposed to leave? I guess I'm supposed to leave. Oh, that was a shorter trip back. Who's singing? Well, shit. This was the singing I just heard. Oh, God. Is it the wife?
What in God's name? Sarah.
What? Wait, no.
What did they do to you?
She was dead.
Can you speak?
Wait. Not dead, dead? What?
Sarah.
How? Uh-oh.
He gave him the gold and I the azure. I don't see him very often anymore. The green is stronger.
What?
Are you feeling ill?
I'm here, but no.
Let's get you out of here.
It comes in my dreams. Our minds melt like colors on a palette.
Come with me.
It's of the oldest green. A violent living, vibrant. A sea green, maybe. No.
Mrs. Hawkins, we must go before someone finds out.
Oh, but he will. He always knows these things when it's about me.
I have enough? I can... Really?
I have seen the same color. It was not as vivid as you said.
What?
A pale copy. A discarded spawn.
Do you know what it was? Tell me.
I was able to read it to her?
We should not call his name. Terrible, terrible consequences.
All right. Come with me.
He will know. He will find us.
Oh my God.
One more reason to hurry.
Have I seen you before?
Can you walk?
Maybe.
You painted
Then let's
me.
go before your husband finds us. It was in your studio.
What?
You painted me. That's where you saw me.
Of course. The men in white are coming.
You mean the guards?
This way. Follow me.
Well, we found Sarah, but I could swear they said she... What? I'm right here.
What the?
Oh no.
This way. Just you wait. You won't get far.
Oh, come on.
It was in your studio.
What?
You painted me. That's where you saw me.
Of course. The men in white are coming.
You mean the guards?
This way. Follow me.
What the?
Oh no.
This way.
Yeah. I got this. Okay.
Okay. I had to run, that was all.
Wait. The machine.
What machine?
It's the green. The decaying one.
The gas.
Yes. It's not good for living beings.
Yeah, you think?
We don't have time for that.
I am not moving until the wrong is set right.
Damn it.
Yeah, please just... Let's hurry up.
I'd be better off finding a tool. Perfect.
Okay.
All right. That should do it. Let's move.
Oh, no.
Where the hell do you think you're going, woman?
I'm your puppet no more, you bastard!
Well, this is
My wife, you owe me obedience.
That's not how that works, but okay.
Leave her alone! We're leaving this crazy island.
You are going nowhere. Don't get between me and my wife.
Now he's gonna burn her in the fire.
Nobody tells me what to do with my wife. How dare you? No! Why should I let you take her away when I could snap your neck?
All you did for her safety was throwing her in this rat hole.
I hid her well enough.
You let Fuller play with her.
Stop. I did everything I could to protect her. But her identity, her power, is what threatens her.
What?
Sarah has seen things, has made things you can't even begin to imagine. Would you still
Hey,
save
tell me what's
her
up.
if I told you that she is even more dangerous than I am?
I don't have any weapons.
But she refused.
At first, Sarah condemned Francis Sanders the moment she offered him the Wanderer.
Nope.
Sarah has been in the presence of the myth for too long. Even if she were to leave Darkwater, she would still hear his call. And the cult will always be here, waiting for her.
Okay, what the hell?
Then we get rid of its members.
You are out of your league, detective. They control the whole island. She will finally surrender to his power, and the world will fall with her.
Don't!
No one can escape the wheel of destiny, they say.
Okay.
But I will change it. I will save Sarah.
Oh. I was wondering when she was gonna do something. Wow, what a face. Oh, God. I can't tell if he's gonna die or not. Oh, wow. Jesus Christ. So we're back at the mansion. After the death of Colden, Pierce, victim of hallucinations, advanced inside the Riverside Institute to the point of discovering Sarah Hawkins alive, prisoner of Dr. Fuller. The last confrontation between Charles Hawkins and his wife was revealed that the man, under his monster's appearance, tried to protect her from the influence of the myth. He warned Pierce, if Sarah succumbs to the lure of the occult, she will lose all free will, allowing the cult to bring its plan to fruition. Summon an ancient and evil god. Henceforth, Pierce must know more about Sarah Hawkins' intentions and find a way to protect her.
No parent should have to bury their child, knowing it's me that put him there. The guilt will never go away.
I feel your pain.
I'll do anything to get him back. Anything.
Don't think it can. Don't think you should try.
My work was what lured me here in the first place.
Flashback?
It began showing me things I never should have painted. Things Charles should never have seen.
What am I to you? I took care of you, saved you from your miserable life. You'll never find a man better than me. You owe me.
I owe you nothing. We'll leave now.
You're not going anywhere. You are mine.
Fire would have spread that quickly. Wait, how?
Simon.
Come on. It's over now.
Oh, I can bet. Well, yeah, this is a supernatural cult to a, greater deity. Well, I'm trying to think, was the kid knocked out with the shove and that's what happened? Or what? That's what I'm confused about. What happened to her? Oh.
Do I have a choice?
Yes?
Mr. Pierce, we were waiting for you.
Good. Sarah doesn't have much time.
What are you doing here?
You invited her.
Did you think I would let you confront the occult without supervision?
This is too dangerous for a bookworm like
I made the
you.
choice to let him come here.
Algernon, I need to talk to Mr. Pierce.
Very well, Sarah. I will be in Charles Hawkins' office.
Oh my god. Pierce is such an asshat.
You seem different.
Yes. When I woke up this morning, my mind was sharper. Cleaner. I can still hear the voice calling me. It is so strong. So ancient. Enticing. Dangerous. I may never be able to escape his grip, but for now, I can keep it at bay. I know what I owe you, Mr. Pierce. But I can't come back to Boston with you.
I saw everything. The tunnels under your house, the rituals, the secret society. I must get you out of its reach.
I know how dangerous they can be to me. But first, there's the Wanderer. I must find it and kill it.
I can't tell if they're
I am the
intentionally
only one who
animating her
can
with
end
these
its
little
slaughter.
twitches, or if it's just really, really bad
No,
programming.
you will come with me to Boston.
I owe you no obedience.
This isn't about what you want or don't want to do. You would risk destroying the world just because you can't face the consequences of your actions.
I am willing to atone for my
See,
sins.
I don't know if that's the case.
No.
It's hard to tell.
You're just trying to erase all proof of the mistakes you've made.
I know what I have done. I will not rest until the creature is sent back to its dimension.
You can't give up, even knowing the stakes.
Yes, thank you.
Still, I won't let you go.
What?
You will stay here until I find a safe way to return to Boston.
That's ridiculous.
Am I making wrong
Listen,
choices with that?
Algernon knows of a way to protect me. Help him find what he seeks, and we may all survive this battle.
I'm confused. Am I
All
making
right.
the wrong choice choosing those?
I'll help you.
Oh wow, I have a lot of points. Alright, let's go talk to him real quick. Which was Charles's office again? Ah.
Seeing you again. Ah, it's you. I'm here for her, not you.
Oh, shut up.
I don't care why you're here. Your usefulness is the only thing that matters. How do we protect Mrs. Hawkins from the influence of the forces that claim her?
By following Charles Hawkins, that imbecile of a thief, of course.
What do you mean?
He found something. An amulet.
Ah.
The symbol engraved on it could protect Sarah.
Could?
We are dealing with forces that by far surpass what your intellect can process.
And yours.
Feel free to ask me any question regarding the matters that exceed your grasp.
Oh, I just want to smack you.
The dagger with a strange sign. Was it you who sold it to Francis Sanders?
If you are referring to the dagger of the ancients, then yes, it was me. Why?
Do you know what he intended to do with it?
That's a good question.
Francis was primarily a collector of occult objects. He liked rare items such as the dagger. But I doubt he knew its purpose.
I want to snap.
It allowed me to send the creature you call
Twee.
the Shambler back into the painting.
Does this look like something I would want to snack?
But I am afraid
Or
that this might
anyone with
only
any
be
semblance of
short-lived.
taste would want to snack?
You mean that thing?
Oh my god.
Yes, that is why I am looking for a more permanent solution.
It must never come back.
And a ban for that one. Give me a sec. I'm gonna add this fourth iteration of that fucking tweet or message to my banned words and stuff. So, one sec. We're fixing this. Moderation. Nope, not the permitted ones. Blocked terms. There. Now it can't be used. Yeah, I do ban certain words. I mean, obviously I ban, like, you know, racist, transphobic stuff, so people can't come in and start spamming that crap. But I also try to ban all these different versions of, like, by followers, primes, and viewers, because they keep changing up, like, the way the letters are presented to get by, you know, that. So I try to block the different versions that I can. It's annoying.
This creature, the Shambler, what is it?
It is a hunter. It travels from one dimension to another to hunt down its prey.
Francis Sanders was one of its victims. How could a creature like that end up in one of Mrs. Hawkins' paintings?
Sarah has an uncommon gift. A connection with entities that live beyond our reality. I doubt that she was aware at the time, but when she painted the picture in a certain way, she called it.
So it was a beacon.
And now it remains in our reality.
Let us say that it uses the painting as a portal into our reality, and we make enticing prey for it.
That's why we must find a way of sending it back to where it came from permanently. A genius like you must have already found a way to get rid of this creature, yes?
I sense your sarcasm, but it does happen that, yes, I do have a solution.
And what's the solution?
I think I can destroy it, but for that I must approach the creature, and to be able to do so, I need the key to Rie.
Another one of your baubles.
It is no bauble, unbeliever. It is a very powerful protection, able to repel very ancient forces. Much more effective than your cult.
What does it look like?
It is a golden amulet, bearing very ancient inscriptions and an elder sign at its center. A star with an eye in the middle.
I've already seen that sign. Where can we find it?
Therein lies the problem. That foul thief,
great.
Charles, has hidden it somewhere. I found this drawing among his personal effects. I think that it has something to do with the location of the amulet.
I'll follow this lead. You continue searching.
That is what I intend to do. As for you, return here the second you find it. I don't want it to disappear again.
Oh, fuck off. It's a bust. Okay. Well, it's getting late. I've been streaming for over 3 hours, and I'm ready to munch. So I think that's gonna be the stream for tonight. So thank all of you for joining me. If you haven't yet, don't forget to leave a follow here on twitch.tv/Xandros, and to follow me on Twitter @Xandros, so you know when I make changes to the stream schedule, add new streams like I did today. I did an extra stream at 11:30 today. Played Hades. You can go check that out in the VOD. And then join the Discord. Hang out with myself, people like Twee and Elysium here in the chat. They're all fine people. Still haven't seen Telmo join. I feel offended. But for all of you watching the highlight, thank you again. And I'll see you in the next stream on Tuesday, where we'll be picking up with Bug Snacks. And that'll be at 8:30 Eastern in the evening. Possibly I might switch a little earlier. Kind of depends on the day. But, you know, it is what it is. So, see you guys next stream. So stay safe, stay awesome. I'll see you Tuesday. Later.